When you hear chronic disease, what comes to mind? You might picture your grandparents or older relatives dealing with age-related health issues. But that's a myth, a common misconception that needs to be addressed. Chronic diseases can affect anyone, regardless of age, including teens and young adults. The reality is quite alarming. More than 1 in 4 young people ages 12 to 19 in the U.S. has at least one chronic health condition that requires ongoing medical attention or limits their activities. In a classroom of 30, that's about 7 or 8 students silently managing a long-term condition, often without their peers even knowing. Conditions like asthma, diabetes, and obesity, which can lead to other complications, and even early heart disease are showing up in younger people more than ever, posing significant risks to their future well-being. Many chronic diseases develop silently, often progressing for years with no obvious symptoms at first. High blood pressure is called the silent killer for a reason, because it often goes undetected. It can cause damage to your heart, brain, and kidneys for years before you notice any outward signs. Just because you feel fine and appear healthy doesn't automatically mean you're in the clear. Genetics play a role in predisposing you to certain conditions, but your lifestyle choices matter even more in determining your long-term health outcomes. What you eat on a daily basis, how active you are physically, and whether you choose to smoke or vape can all significantly influence your risk of developing a chronic disease. You have more control over your long-term health and well-being than you might initially think. Making smart, informed decisions about your health now builds a foundation for a healthier and more vibrant future. Don't wait for a wake-up call in the form of a diagnosis or health scare. Start taking charge of your health and well-being today. This is your first step toward owning your health and creating a brighter, healthier future for yourself. So, what exactly is a chronic disease? It's a term we hear often, but what does it really mean for you and your health? Let's break it down in a way that's easy to understand. A chronic disease is a health condition that lasts for a long time, typically a year or more. It's not something that goes away quickly. Because of its long-lasting nature, it often needs ongoing medical attention and careful management. Now, think about a cold or the flu. These illnesses are temporary, and you usually recover in a week or 2, but chronic diseases stick around much longer than that. And because they stick around, they can sometimes limit your daily life, making everyday activities more challenging. The good news is that chronic diseases aren't contagious. This means you can't catch diabetes or asthma from someone else, so you can still hang out with your friends and family without worry. For example, asthma affects your breathing, making it harder to get the air you need. On the other hand, diabetes changes how your body uses sugar, which can impact your energy levels and overall health. And then there's heart disease, which impacts your heart's ability to pump blood effectively, affecting your overall circulation and well-being. Managing these conditions often involves a combination of strategies, including daily medication, regular monitoring of your health, and following special diets to support your body's needs. But just because you have a chronic disease doesn't mean you're going to be sick all the time. With good management and the right approach, people with chronic conditions can still lead full, active lives, participating in the activities they enjoy. The key is learning as much as you can about your specific condition and making healthy choices that support your well-being. It's also important to remember that chronic diseases can sometimes affect your mental and emotional health, leading to feelings of stress or anxiety. That's why having support from your family who understand what you're going through is so valuable. Support from friends who can offer encouragement and healthcare professionals who can provide expert guidance is also incredibly important. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Millions of people manage these challenges every day, finding ways to live fulfilling lives despite their conditions. Understanding your condition is the very first step towards taking control of your health and well-being, empowering you to live your best life. Let's break down some common chronic diseases. Type 1 diabetes usually starts in childhood. Your body stops making insulin, so you need it from outside sources. Type 2 diabetes, once rare in teens, is rising due to obesity and poor diet. Asthma causes inflamed airways, making it hard to breathe. Triggers include allergens, exercise, or stress. Heart disease starts young with risk factors like high blood pressure and cholesterol building up over time. Cancer isn't just for older adults. Teens can get types like leukemia or lymphoma, and habits like smoking or tanning increase your risk later. Choices you make now, what you eat, how active you are, avoiding tobacco can help prevent these diseases. Prevention starts early. Smart habits now pay off for life. Why do some people get chronic diseases? It's a mix of genetics, lifestyle, and environment. Your genes may raise your risk, but they don't decide your fate. Lifestyle, what you eat, how much you move, and whether you smoke or vape matters most. A sedentary lifestyle and unhealthy foods increase your risk, but healthy choices can lower it. Your environment counts too. Pollution, secondhand smoke, and even stress at home or school can play a role. Access to healthy food and safe places to exercise also makes a difference. Knowing your family history helps you stay alert, but your daily choices are powerful. You can't control everything, but you can control a lot. Take action where you can. The numbers are real and they matter. Asthma affects about 1 in 12 young people in the U.S., making it a top reason for missing school. Type 1 diabetes in youth rose 45% from 2002 to 2018. Type 2 diabetes nearly doubled. 1 in 6 teens has high blood pressure, and 1 in 5 has abnormal cholesterol, early signs of heart disease. Most adult smokers started before age 21, and using tanning beds before 35 raises melanoma risk by nearly 60%. These stats show chronic diseases aren't just for adults, they're affecting teens now. The choices you make today shape your future health. Don't ignore the numbers. Let them motivate you. Prevention starts with awareness. Your actions matter. A chronic disease diagnosis isn't the end, it's a new beginning. Managing these conditions means teamwork, you, your family, and your healthcare team. Medication is often needed, like insulin for diabetes or inhalers for asthma. But lifestyle changes are just as important: healthy eating, regular exercise, and avoiding tobacco. Support systems matter. Family, friends, and support groups help you stay on track. You don't have to do it alone. With the right plan, you can control your condition instead of letting it control you. Stay informed, stay motivated, and ask for help when you need it. Millions of people manage chronic diseases and live full lives. You can too. Here's the most important message we can share with you today. Prevention is your superpower. It's the shield that protects you, the strength that empowers you to live your best life. The habits you build now, in these formative years, set the stage for lifelong health and well-being. They are the building blocks of a strong and resilient future. Move your body every day. Find activities you enjoy, things that make you feel alive and energized, and aim for at least 60 minutes of physical activity each day. Eat more fruits and veggies. Load up your plate with nature's goodness. Cut back on sugary drinks, those empty calories that offer no benefit, and choose water to stay hydrated and refreshed. Say no to tobacco and vaping. There's no safe level, and the risks are real. Protect your lungs and your future. Protect your skin from the sun's harmful rays. Use sunscreen with a high SPF and skip tanning beds altogether. Your skin will thank you later. Picture your future self. See yourself active, healthy, and able to chase your dreams without being held back by health issues. That future starts with the choices you make today, with every decision you make for your well-being. Knowledge is power. Use it to make smart decisions about your health, to understand your body and its needs. You're in control of your health journey. Take the wheel and steer yourself towards a healthier, happier life. Build habits that protect your greatest asset, your health. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. Start now, and your future self will thank you for the energy, vitality, and well-being you've invested in today. Prevention is the best medicine, the most powerful tool you have to create a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe.